You're listening to America's Diesel Podcast.
Gotcha.
I'm cool. That's cool that he did something with Tom McDonald. I also so the portion of the video where Adam Calhoun's in the background, I feel like every single normal guy like you and I can relate to how Adam Calhoun dances.
Yeah.
That's all of our dance moves. That's all we got. You can tell Tom McDonald knows what he kind of knows what he's doing a bit more.
Yeah.
But Adam Calhoun's back there. He's got like 4 moves, and he's doing them all to the best of his ability. And that's all we got.
Repeat.
Yeah, he's just pumping arms. Yeah. Like, it's basically just like you're fighting fucking invisible ninjas, and that's the dance moves.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's I relate to his dance moves in the first half of his video 100%. 100%.
Yeah, so for anybody listening, we just listened to American Flags with the collab of Tom McDonald and Calhoun.
Yeah. So highly recommend. Good song. Definitely dig it.
I think that's going to be like an anthem. It has to be in some way, shape, or form. Yeah.
I feel like if it had come out at the beginning of summer, it would have possibly banged a little bit harder.
Yeah.
But timing. It's
look at like Jason Aldean with his song.
Yeah.
Like that song came out a long ass time ago.
Yeah.
And now it's just starting to get. I don't know if the video just came out. Probably
the video came out later.
Yeah, the video came out later, but now it was. This is the stupid thing with like what's going on. Like people try to cancel somebody, and it just makes them more famous.
Yeah.
Like that's all it does.
Well, I think the whole situation, like literally as a whole, is comical. So and obviously the internet doesn't forget. The internet remembers everything. You can find anything you want on the internet.
Yeah. I
love the people that are like, even like conservative people that are like, hey man, I know you guys are making fun of Jason Aldean right now, and you're like getting harping on, but you just gotta remember, like this guy, he grew up in Miami.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's not from a small town.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Like we get it. All right.
Yeah.
But then there's the other side that's like I saw one yesterday. It was like, hey, don't steal, be a good person, and don't do bad things. And it was like, that's racist.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? What do you do?
Yeah.
He's like, finally it's like good music. And it's like, I steal from an old lady, I punch her in the face. Yeah. And he's like, that's a good tune. That's a good tune.
That's a good jam. Yeah.
That's a good one right there. It's all just fucking contradiction after contradiction after contradiction. And as long as he continues to take the road of you can't get canceled unless you admit that you're canceled.
Right.
And it's I learned this
hence why we're still here.
Yeah, hence why we're still here. I learned this from one of my fraternity brothers way back in the day when we were first getting in trouble for some serious stuff.
Yeah.
And maybe statute of limitations is over now. I can say this kind of. I'm not going to tell you the whole story. You know? I don't even tell you the story. Who fucking cares, right?
Use your imagination.
Right? But we got in some trouble, and I was in a leadership position very quickly because, unfortunately, it happened to be where I was going to be. I enjoy leadership positions, and John is. I'm not going to say his last name because it's a very unique last name, and if everybody knows him, they're going to know him.
Yeah.
He's like, Ben, just remember, I'm just going to point this out. We're in a room, and it's hard to see the other wall. Okay. I'll give you a statue of what's going on. It's a very that 70s show type moment.
Yeah.
He's just like, just remember, and this quote may have been said before, but it's the first time I heard it. He goes, he just deny. Just deny all of it. And when least expect it, you fucking do it again.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, John, I'm fucking stuck. Let's go, bro. Just remember, you just always deny till it's done.
Yeah.
You ride that fucker into the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. He's like, what's gonna happen? It's a fucking state school. They ain't the police. Who gives a fuck? What's gonna happen? They kick you out of school? Yeah, I know. School's important.
Yeah.
You just go get a job.
Yeah.
Or hey, how about this? Go to another school. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, ain't wrong, man. Fuck it, let's ride.
Wise words.
Yeah. Wise words from Sir John.
Yeah.
As is tradition from the last episode, you know the intro. Let's get the show on there.
Yeah. This week's podcast episode is brought to you by Fuel Bomb Diesel Additive, an additive designed for diesel enthusiasts, made by diesel enthusiasts. Ben, take it away.
Hell yeah, dude. So this is our in-house fuel bomb fuel additive for your diesel truck. Our biggest thing here is making sure that you can pretty much always have diesel additive on you all the time. You've got a lot of other additives out on the market they have, anti-gel in there all the time. They have cetane in there all the time. They end up being big and bulky bottles. Our standard everyday diesel fuel additive is 1 ounce per 32 gallons, and that's its main job is to make sure that your fuel system stays lubricated and prevents the formation of algae. And it should also help you in colder climates too.
Should definitely help you in colder climates. Along with cleaning your fuel system and maintaining it, it'll also help you bump that cetane number up for a more efficient burn of your diesel fuel. And if cetane is just what you're after, there's the Fuel Bomb Hellfire, which is our straight 8+ cetane enhancer.
Yeah, and you guys asked, and we brought them back. We did go away from the bottles that didn't have the measuring little parts in there. We brought them back for you, so now you can measure out your 1 ounce per 32 gallons for the F-Bomb or 4 ounces per 32 gallons for the Hellfire.
Both these additives are available on our website, dieselpowerproducts.com. Now let's get back to that episode.
All right, so Cory,
We have a conundrum.
we have a conundrum that we need to figure out as a team, and I think it's a good conversation because a lot of us may be going through something similar.
My wife wants to get rid of the lesbian mobile.
What's the lesbian mobile? Okay, is it a Subaru?
Yes.
Okay.
It's 09 Forester.
Forester.
It ain't even turboed.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
You should just bring her home a bug-eye STI and be like, I got you an upgrade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's done with Subaru altogether.
All right.
Their engine configuration is just why?
Why is your engine fighting?
Yeah, why is it sideways?
To be fair, I tried warning her, but
Yeah.
she's like, "Oh, I just really want
No,
a Subaru."
the Subaru has they've made a name for themselves. They've got,
Well, especially up here.
Mhm.
yeah, for a commuter car, all-wheel drive, great in the snow, to a point. If you're a good driver, we'll just say.
And-
I've seen Subarus stuck on like things that I'm like,
Yeah.
I could drive out of there.
That's user
But
error.
yeah,
Yeah, but also fairly easy on the pocketbook for what you get.
yeah.
But okay. All right.
So let's keep in mind, she drives maybe 30 miles a week.
So like double your commute.
Double my commute.
Yeah.
So where I live, she works at City Hall in the Valley.
Okay.
So instead of a 7-minute drive, she's like 12.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Tough, right?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So she's contemplating the idea that she doesn't need to worry about fuel economy at all either,
Hey.
because
Yeah.
you don't.
Right. right.
I see why you married her.
Right.
So she was toying around the idea of getting a Raptor.
Okay.
I mentioned the one here, and maybe on the fence. I'm not sure yet. I've sent her some
Do we
pictures.
still have that Raptor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 12?
The Gen 1.
The
Yeah.
14. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I haven't seen it in forever.
Yeah. It's in the back.
Yeah. So I mentioned that we had one, and it's probably going to be the cleanest, but she wants something a little lower miles. Whatever.
Because you guys stack mileage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I've owned my truck for over a year, and I think I've put 4,000 miles on it.
Yeah.
A lot of miles.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure half of those miles are going to Goldendale and back twice.
Yeah.
And Boys Weekend.
And Boys Weekend
Weekend,
once.
yeah.
Yeah. So, and all the drag races in Deer Park, but whatever. So this begs the question, what is a good commuter for her? She wants either truck or SUV.
Okay.
Okay. Is there a budget in mind?
About the same as the truck, so 25.
Okay.
I'm trying to get her to go for a Yukon Denali.
Okay.
I already have an answer.
Escalade.
Oh, fuck. You know me too well. Get her into an Escalade, man.
Yeah, I figured that'd be your...
As long as it fits in. Does she have to park in a parking garage?
No.
Fuck it. Get an Escalade.
Oh, perfect. For the perfect person to bring into this conversation.
Yeah.
Do we have another mic we can just hook up real quick
No.
for 10 minutes? Oh. Just come on back.
No, we can share mics. We can do this. Everybody, welcome Jesse to the show.
They were just asking.
My name's Jesse, and I like to party.
Do.
Come on down.
Jesse, I need to warn you, this is the second episode if you haven't realized that yet.
I know. Oh, he knows. The door's open. No one's here.
Yeah, you could have just sat on my lap. First, real quick, before we get into this this question that Cory has posed here, give us a charger update because people were asking. The people were talking.
People actually care.
They have
Yeah,
the call. Someone did ask. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they had the gall to ask.
440 swapped in, drove it on a probably 70-mile round trip with fairly little issue. Had a heater core started leaking, so I had to loop the hoses on it, and the starter solenoid stopped working.
Oh.
So every time you stopped, it was get out, open the hood,
Bang on it.
jam some side cutters into the solenoid and arc it
those-
across and fire it up and but she's mint. Runs good, runs cool, shifts good.
Don't
Drove
try to
the hell
sell
out
it
of
right now. Stop
So,
trying to sell it. No, so Cory posed a question. His wife's looking for in Cory's words, get rid of her lesbian mobile, Subaru, and wants to look at a new rig. $25,000. She was looking at the Raptor. She's looking
Yeah,
for some.
Jesse knew about that. He pulled
she's
the
looking for
Raptor
some
out.
horsepower.
Her commute's 30 miles a week,
She's looking for some horsepower.
and she does not care about fuel mileage. Thinking SUV or truck.
looking for some horsepower.
25 grand go.
Horsepower.
SRT Durango.
Oh, I like that. Or Jeep. Like the first
Fuck
generation
Jeeps.
the first generation. I love the first generation SRT.
I know
Jeeps.
that an SRT Durango and an SRT, what is it, Grand Cherokee are like the exact same thing underneath.
Yeah.
Fuck Jeeps.
Yeah, but you can't get an SRT Durango until like
You
16.
You only want the newer ones.
No, I know,
and
but
25 grand. You want to buy the nicest one you can get.
you're not
Or-
going to find one for 25 a Durango SRT.
Yeah.
Pull it up.
Pull it up.
Pull it up. 25?
My vote, if you're going on that route, if you're not getting an Escalade, SS Trailblazer.
I was going to bring up an
Ben's
SS
got a point
Trailblazer.
there.
But I don't think you can find an SRT8 Durango for less than 25. I really don't.
I bet you can. Oh, look at that. There's one for 28.
Where?
That's SXT, I guess.
Yeah, SXT.
There's no older RT Durangos?
No, that's new. They just started doing the Durangos. When they came out with a new body style of Durango, they started doing the SRT8.
Oh.
But you can get a Jeep, like the first body style of the Cherokee, that's more square one
Yeah.
with an SRT. You can get those for like 20 grand. Go SRT8 Jeep
Yeah, but-
first gen.
But in your words, she's trying to get rid of a quote unquote lesbian
Dude,
mobile.
those SRT Jeeps are not lesbian mobiles. I freaking love those things. Those things are
It's
cool. Their interior, the interior sucks ass. The dash is terrible.
You're
this-
selling this one great.
No, well, it is. It's the old Ram dash. You know, that like weird plastic. It's kind of clunky, but they're still. I love the outside look of them. I think they're cool. A lot of the people in like Saudi Arabia and shit fucking just make those things into a beast. Look at that. That's not bad. 13. Yeah, look at 18. 2007. I don't mind that body style. Look at the interior though.
That's terrible.
What do you mean? The body style?
Well, first off, she would immediately pass on this.
Well, the color. Yeah, I'd
No,
pass on it too.
she would want something newer.
Yeah, that's an old. That's ancient.
It is
From
not
2007.
ancient. Those things
That
are
is
cool.
the worst era of any
Her
kind of
lesbian
Chrysler
mobile's
vehicle.
at 09.
This is not a Jeep that you're buying. It doesn't have an off-road look. It has like the street look. They sit nice. Look at the dash though. Go back to that dash. I love the exhaust. I hate those dashes.
Yeah.
God, I hate those dashes.
Yep, you're selling the shit out of
They
this.
are terrible.
Well, listen, it's a give and take if you want some horsepower. The seats aren't bad.
I say Raptor.
I'm Team Raptor too.
I say Raptor. Just go buy like a 20. See what 25 grand worth of Raptor can get you. Which they're out there.
I love the back end of them too. That's cool. They have the suede center section of the seats. I love
Yeah,
driving.
I'll pass on that.
I love driving those things. I'd
So-
buy one of those.
So your wife is I know you're from Southern California. Is she from Southern California too?
Yeah, she's from I don't know if you know Norco,
Okay.
Corona.
It would be technically older than what she has now, but I know for a fact, because myself included, California, especially Southern California people, that 05, like 04, 5, 6, 7 era of Escalades when they were still square before they went round,
Mm-hmm.
that's always going to be the pinnacle of fucking luxury.
She hates Escalades.
God damn it.
Actually, wait. Perfect segue into that. This will fill all the gaps. Cadillac SXT. Is that what they're called?
The Corvette?
No, the Avalanche. The Avalanche Escalade.
That was the EXT.
Oh, EXT, SXT?
Yeah, I think SXT was that car
that
looking
was the
thing.
Corvette thing.
Yeah.
Buy one of those too. I don't give a shit. That's fast.
You're kind of breaking me heart up, breaking me hard.
Breaking you hard?
You broke it. No, on that first generation Jeep thing, I liked those.
I have ridden one of those in one of those. That era, it was a 06, 07, that one of my buddies traded a Ford Ranger for. A $1,500 Ford Ranger for this
that's crazy.
$4,000 Jeep. And
SRT.
it wasn't SRT, but
Okay.
it's a 5.7 Hemi.
Different. They're different. They're
the
all
sa-
different.
It's the
They're
same
different.
platform.
No, they're different. But they're different.
They're not.
They're different.
I would say she does want something newer, like 15 or newer.
Well, 15 or newer, you ain't gonna get a Raptor for 25 grand.
No.
Does it have to be fast?
01 Cummins.
No.
It just has to be
I'm just
fun.
saying she doesn't care,
Oh.
like, because she
All-wheel
doesn't drive much.
Charger.
Ooh, all-wheel drive Challenger.
She
They don't
wants
exist.
SUV or
Huh?
truck.
I don't think they
so that-
exist.
They do exist.
They're only V6s though, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, but
I think they might have.
They do 5.7 all-wheel drive Chargers.
But even if it's a V6, it's still like a 320 horse V6 or something like that. I mean, she's coming from what?
The
like
four-wheel drive version. of
She's
the
already
Challenger.
got her O2 Fire Chicken, so
yeah.
the sport car really isn't.
Charger's not a sports car.
Okay.
It's a family vehicle,
Yeah.
sir.
Sir.
SRT8 Magnum.
It's
I'm not fitting in a goddamn.
SRT8 Magnum.
Actually, I'm with him on that.
Dude, get her.
That's almost a pickup.
It almost is a pickup with a canopy.
That's true.
Get her an element.
She hates them.
God.
Oh shit! Ford Flex,
Ooh.
dude, 3.5 EcoBoost.
Yeah.
They have a shitload of room. You would be so comfortable in there. They have like heated, or like they have the cooler in the center console, like a
Yep.
drink cooler.
The biggest thing is you can get the 450 horse. Some of them came with a 450 horse EcoBoost in there.
Yeah.
Those things fuck.
I
Yeah.
forgot about the Flex.
You need a Ford Flex and get one of the hot, like newer, like the last generation.
Yeah.
Fuck, they're cheap. Dude, I might go buy one of those.
Okay, it's pretty kind of gay.
This has a 3.5.
The interiors are dated. It's
Yeah, that's a
all hell.
That's a shit interior right there.
Oh, if it's shit interior, she's not gonna want it.
Well, you can probably buy.
I think
Yeah,
she's.
look at that. That's an SEL. So that's.
I think she's spoiled with the luxuries of the truck's interior.
That's because you bought a GMC.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Look at the,
Yukon Denali.
how dumb
That's
is that?
actually what we actually went and looked at one Friday before going to Goldendale.
Well, fuck. Why are we here?
It's just discussion, okay?
Go buy it.
No, not that one. That one had like this crazy ass like oil leak,
Oh,
and it clunked every time you went around a corner.
that's GM's factory rust proofing.
Yeah.
My truck doesn't leak.
Yours is broken
Yet.
then.
Yeah, there's something wrong with it. Did you check the oil?
I did.
There's a 21 GMC Denali for only $73,000.
Yeah, no, that's a bit out of the range.
Oh,
200. Yeah, that's a little out of
that's too
there.
many zeros.
Looking for things up to 260 grand. We get you a
Yeah.
nice used Ferrari.
Yeah, yeah.
The thing is, you guys don't need two trucks.
We don't need two trucks, but she is open to getting another truck.
For people that don't need trucks, you would have a lot of trucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have absolutely no reason to own multiple trucks.
Look up like 2019 Ford Flex. That was the last year.
can't believe we're talking about Ford Flexes on this podcast. I'm trying to bring up cool shit. He's talking about a Ford Flex over here.
They're fast as shit for like a big soccer mobile.
Yeah.
And the last generation
So are
doesn't
Dodge
look
Caravans.
No, they're not.
Dude, they're fast.
I told her Expedition probably wouldn't be a bad idea either. But
Don't buy an Expedition.
yeah.
That's like, well, actually, I
What about
can't
like a
really say
Toyota
that.
Sequoia?
So you could spend a lot of money to have 0 options.
You can get a loaded Sequoia.
A loaded Sequoia is
For
a
25 grand? Absolutely not.
and a loaded Sequoia is a base model like Yukon.
Yeah.
Like
You're talking to the guy who's got a tradesman right now. Okay.
Yeah.
So-
who traded in a Tundra.
She
Your tradesman looks like a King Ranch compared to your fucking Tacoma or Tundra.
Hey,
what's
that
fair?
Tundra sounded good though. That's a good sounding V8. That's a good V8.
There's literally the one redeeming quality about those trucks
Hey.
that they have a pretty cool motor.
They do. They do.
5%,
Motor and transmission.
5 V8.
The motor and transmission drivetrain is rock solid on those trucks.
Yeah.
Or
And
SUVs.
right up to what 2020, you got the same truck from like 05.
Yeah. Yeah.
She
But-
was
but-
open.
Well,
to,
like this thing's
but brand
perfect. We
new,
can't make
yeah.
it better.
she was open to the idea of a 4Runner too.
Forerunners are cool.
Those are terrible.
I told her I already have one. So
Yeah, you have a good 4Runner.
yeah.
Dude, I recently rented a 4Runner.
The newer ones.
Yeah, newer. It was a 2021. I went through 2 of them at the rental place
Hmm.
because the first one was undrivable
Sick.
and it was towed in like 2 inches. I don't know if somebody hit a curb with it. And that was, I don't know, maybe the worst thing about it. It was bad. The second one drove good and was still a terrible experience.
Knock that one off the list.
For the money.
Yeah.
Like, if a new 4Runner cost what a 10-year-old like Expedition costs, then maybe it'd be good.
Ben's gears are moving over there.
You guys are gonna get some serious hate mail from me
Ben's just trying to
directed at me about Toyotas.
yeah. Well, no, we've already pissed them off probably.
I'm racking my brain here trying to think of a good SUV that would get the job done that's not a derivative or redundant for your truck. You know what I mean?
For me, I'm thinking it's the Yukon for SUV.
Yeah, like a Yukon Denali.
Yep.
Not an XL though. You don't need to.
She
you don't-
doesn't want
you don't need
XL.
a big one, yeah.
But she wants the like captain chairs in the for the
I'm
second
with Jesse.
row.
I'm with Jesse on that one. That's what my mother-in-law has, and
No,
not impressed.
I'd want an XL.
Oh,
You
well,
don't
then we're
need
not
that.
on the
Well,
same
you guys
page.
have a
I'm
truck.
still
You
not
don't need-
impressed.
they don't need an XL. Like they have no reason. They don't have kids. There's no reason to have an XL on there.
Yeah, no kids.
Everybody needs an XL.
You're talking to a guy who is a Ford Excursion guy, so I mean,
It's about the opulence.
true.
Big dick in it.
I'd be about the XL. She's not. So
When we were looking at SUVs like this, my wife,
Pontiac Azteca.
fuck you. I will put that bitch in her Firebird before I put her in.
They're probably not old enough, but Kia Telluride. I don't think you can get a cheap one yet.
No, you can't. Yeah. My wife wanted one of those, and I looked them up. I'm like, yeah, no, it's not happening.
Because those are bitching.
Yeah.
They got a really cool name. I like saying it.
Only time you'll ever hear me say anything good about a
The
Kia.
Kia.
Well, I'll say
Kia-
good things about them. I just don't. think
Kia
they're
stepped
cool.
up their game.
They
Oh,
They're
God,
like
recently,
that
yeah.
little sedan car
that
they have.
hot looking sedan. Yeah,
I've had a double take.
I kind of want one.
I've had to double look at those like multiple times because I'm like, that's fucking Kia. Like it looks sporty. It looks like a Lexus.
They're pretty.
almost.
They're
Like
pretty hot, dude.
Yeah.
New Lexus. There's
Yeah,
a
or a
lot of good
Lexus.
new Lexus cars.
you could do a Lexus.
Actually, yeah. What about that? What's the like
That
LX
Lexus
450 or whatever SUV?
There
thing?
you go.
I bet those are fast.
Hmm.
I bet there's V8 ones.
Well, it's not
Because don't
necessarily
they have a Toyota
speed
V8
thing.
thingy? Yeah, but you're gonna be driving this thing, dude.
Probably not.
You might have to drive it once.
Maybe once.
You're gonna have to ride in it. You want to ride around on a slow piece of shit?
I mean, if she's driving, it's gonna be slow anyway.
Yeah, but you want to know it's there.
Yeah.
You want to know that at any moment you could reach your foot across the side, slam that thing like you're Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible.
America!
I'm just
That's a
looking.
nice one. 18 grand? Oh, old.
Yeah, Ben is.
I'm on Marketplace here.
Yeah.
So I found an 11 GMC Yukon white, 164,000 miles, 18,995. Of course, it's loaded, black interior, in Salem, Oregon.
I would tell you she's already out just based off mileage.
Why? Why does that bother her about
I
it?
don't know.
She
I told
drives
her-
30 miles a week.
I told her I would much rather have like a vehicle that was taken care of with high mileage
Yeah.
than like one with low mileage that was just like,
You're
randomly taken care of.
Yeah, she is the perfect candidate for a medium to high mileage, well cared for vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't you can get a lot more vehicle for that condition.
Yeah.
And that price than trying to find like a newer one with lower mileage.
Yeah.
Because if you're not worried about the resale on it, I mean, you're gonna. And honestly, if you find a relatively new vehicle with higher mileage on it, because of how low you stack miles on it, if you keep this thing for 5 to 7 to 10 years,
It's still low,
it's gonna
it's low
average out.
mileage.
no,
Yeah.
it's going to end up being a mid-low mileage vehicle.
Yeah.
This is what's happened with my wife's Escape. It's
Mhm.
2012
Yeah.
when we bought it. It was technically considered like a mid-high mileage, but because her commute is 8 miles a day, and over the years, it's now on the lower side. It's a 2012, and it has 126,000 miles on it.
Yeah.
And when we bought it, we bought it in like 14 with like 90.
Mhm.
And the guy was like, "It's got a lot of miles on it," and I'm like, "Okay, I don't give a fuck."
Yeah.
And now it's on low end now.
2015 Mercedes-Benz GLK 350. 4MATIC all-wheel drive, 25 miles per gallon, low miles, 80,000 miles, 19.9. Is 102,000 too much?
Price?
Dollars?
A little bit.
Okay.
All right,
Just a
here's 17 Lexus GX. 86,000 miles. Loaded option wise. Lifted on like fuel wheels, like fuel looking methody wheels.
Oh, that thing's dope.
like 33s.
Send it.
Black. 29 grand or best offer. Drives perfect, selling to replace with a truck. Trade him your truck.
Fuck no.
Let me see a picture of that.
Is that hot or what?
That's hot.
2016 Nissan Titan XT Pro 4x4. Cummins diesel loaded. 24,995.
Dude, done.
Send me that listing.
Um,
I'll pitch it to her. Fuck it.
That's a cool friggin' rig.
Yeah.
Those are really cool.
I've got here a 2015 Suburban LT.
Too long.
Ben, get
but it's-
out of here with your
but it's
giant
loaded.
GMs.
But it's that same interior you're looking for. It's
I
actually
know.
nicer interior than yours, leather.
Yeah.
Damn.
Believe me. This is
Dude,
Yeah.
06 Benz S65 AMG.
too old.
Yeah, that thing
Ooh.
shreds though.
Ooh, this is the most Escalade ever. Oof, that color? That's the most un-Escalade color known to man.
that's a very suburban-y color.
Yes. Okay. 10, I understand. 10 Escalade, 6.2 all-wheel drive. Grip and rip it. Just gonna run. It's like a steel blue. It is the most non-looking Escalade I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. Same.
Okay. I've literally never seen that color on an Escalade before.
No.
All leather. Obviously, it's Escalade. 114,000 miles. They want 19 for it.
2019 Toyota Highlander
And it's the shorty.
Yeah.
XLE 29 with 69,000 miles.
Ooh, this thing is...
It's got night vision.
I just want to say you guys aren't really helping.
It's got night vision goggles. It's got night vision goggles.
It's got NVGs, bro.
Now we're just spewing cars.
Wow, just looking at like cool shit.
05 Porsche Cayenne. Is that Luke's?
No, but it's kind of a lifted Cayenne with like light bar and a pre-runner bumper. It's only $7,500
With like hella replicas on there.
Has 160,000 miles, which is probably like the nuclear point for any,
Yeah.
any of those.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Tiptronic. Never mind. I hear those are junk. They're probably not. Or probably, I don't know. It's German.
Yeah, so this is kind of the conundrum I've been in.
GMC Acadia.
She doesn't like them too small.
Too small. Okay, just checking. Damn, this is hard.
It's now you see what I deal with.
Yeah. Sounds like she needs a Subaru
Maybe.
Here you go.
that doesn't cost you any extra money
15
that you have already.
15 Mitsubishi Lancer Evo. 29. There you go.
Actually,
That's a cool car.
that's bitching.
Yeah.
Forgot about the Evos.
Yeah, that's cool.
Aw, man.
34,000 miles.
Damn.
That's a cool car.
That's a
I
cool
forgot
car.
all about those cars.
That's the thing's pretty bad. Oh, dude, look at the seats.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the seats. Yeah, that thing's cool.
You guys aren't going to like those seats.
Manual.
Probably not.
Oh, fuck yeah, that thing's cool.
13 Tahoe, 125,000 miles, black on black on black, LT loaded. 17,000.
Not bad.
Sunroof, climate control.
Hear me out. Ooh. 83 Audi Quattro. 25 grand in budget.
In budget.
It is tits.
It's
It is a project, but it is a real Quattro that is only rusty most places. Damn, I kind of want this. That's like Group B rally
here
car
you go.
dreams.
I got you right here. 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee Upland Edition, 25,985, all black matching wheels. What's the mileage? 89,000 miles. Like, that's a clean Jeep.
She's not opposed to a Jeep.
This is nice. It's
Okay.
got the newer style interior.
If you can get her out of the mindset that she needs a low mileage vehicle,
Yeah.
okay. 15 Tahoe, shorty. Okay, I was just Tahoe. 174,000. They want 22 for it, but it is basically like the High Sierra truck, but Tahoe. It's the two-tone leather with the black and the brown, climate control, seat warmers, all that. It's your interior, but way nicer.
Yeah.
And there's no tear in the seats, no crease, no fucking nothing. That would be a fantastic little, yeah, heated and cooled seats. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You drive that 30 miles a week for the next 5 years. That's going to be a low mileage vehicle.
Yeah.
You'll probably in 5 years you may have broken 200,000 on it, and you'll probably still, like, they're asking 22 for it right now. If I had to guess, because I would say 174 on a 15. That is on a gas engine vehicle. It's got miles. Like someone drove it a lot.
Yeah.
Obviously, but you can tell by the interior and the exterior that it's been cared for. Like let me try and find the driver's seat. Like there's no tear on the driver's seat. There's the armrest isn't fucked. The steering wheel's not fucked or anything like that. So it's a good candidate for that high mileage thing. You could probably get that from them for 18 to 20, I would say.
Yeah.
You drive that for 5 years, and all of a sudden now you've got a non-high mileage vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to send you the link.
The high mileage is the killer.
So why don't we fix all these problems? Go buy a brand new Ford Maverick
Gay.
for 30. an all-wheel drive one.
Those are so ugly,
They're
dude.
awesome.
No, they're not.
They're the shit.
Tell me what makes them awesome.
piece of fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, that thing is, there's nothing awesome about that.
There's everything awesome about it. Have you seen a nice one? Have you went and
No,
looked
because
one?
they're, look at them.
Go look at go look at a loaded option one. It has like the same interior as the Raptor outside. Like the same like two-tone blue, the same stereo, everything. You get the
They could
B&O
wrap
sound
that
system and
interior in fucking ostrich and alligator and have a fucking
Oh yeah, I'm talking to the guy with a cloth tradesman who knows nothing about it, luxury.
dude, a Ford Maverick.
Wants nothing of luxury. Give me the base model diesel pickup.
Hey, don't make fun of how thick my wallet is, all right? I still spent a lot of money on that truck.
Compensating thick wallet for thin wiener.
No, it's long bed, long dick, motherfucker. That's what my wife says.
Yeah, when she's trying to make you feel better. Oh, honey, it's bigger than you think.
Dude, a Maverick? We just got done talking about the Mavericks. Ben, have my back on this. The Maverick is fucking gay.
Give Jesse your mic because I want to hear his take on this. Okay.
Go for it.
Here's the thing that I don't understand about the Maverick. I don't understand what pocket it's supposed to fill because they have the Ranger, which is small, obviously,
Yes.
still frame on body
Yes.
truck, right? But then you have this Maverick that's slightly smaller unibody, but with a bed.
This
Like-
is the Bronco Sport with a 5-foot bed. That is what it is. It is what it is underneath.
Wait, so is it
They-
a frame or is it unibody?
No, it's unibody,
Okay.
but they're light. They get good mileage. They have a 2-liter EcoBoost in them, all-wheel drive or front-wheel drive if you want to. They do a hybrid one, which I wouldn't do. You can get an off-road package, which is cool. You get fancy colors and fancy stickers and all that stuff.
dirt road.
Yeah. Interiors are attractive. They are comfortable.
You getting paid by Ford?
No, I rather like these things. When they came out, I didn't know how to feel about them until I went to a dealership and actually looked at one. But the coolest thing about it is for the money, like the most loaded you can make one of those things is like $34,000, and you get a bitchin' sound system, remote start, heated everything, cooled everything, like, and you still have a bed. You can still haul around 4 people.
Barely. The interior, like, there's no fucking room.
They
in
are
there.
bigger inside than you would think.
Are they bigger than a Ford Ranger inside?
They are
No.
probably on par, maybe a little bigger.
Okay.
Have you? So this is one of the things. Like, have you ever sat in one of the like 4-door Mini Coopers?
Yeah.
So those things,
Yeah,
are
they're
tiny, they're
bigger
a
on the-
tiny car that's huge inside.
Exactly.
These are a little bit like that.
Same with the newer VW Bugs
Yeah.
and like Honda
You're
Element.
shocked how
like,
much room is in there.
Yeah.
Like 6'3" dudes can fit comfortably. You know.
The thing I'm comparing it to though is I had
Yeah,
when-
exactly.
I had to have I daily drove a 2020 Ranger when the excursion was down for weeks, and like you can barely fit a car seat in the back.
Yeah, no, these have these are like big back seat in the big back seater, and they're low. They're easy.
They're huge.
They're easy to get in and out of. The thing I think is better about them than a Ranger is this would be a better city car. Like a Ranger
Yes.
is going to be a Ranger is a truck with no room. This is a car that's long with a bed. It's a station wagon with the back of the roof cut off.
And see, that's the thing for me. Like it doesn't do either one of those things good enough, in my opinion, to just be it.
Nothing that isn't a long bed pickup does truck things well. Nothing that is a long bed pickup, an 8-foot bed pickup, does anything well. Modern truck beds, most of the time, 5.5 foot?
Okay, I think
On
that's
short bed
horseshit.
trucks?
And personally, like even if it's an F-150, I still want the 6.5 foot bed.
Yeah.
Like I do think that the 5.5 foot bed, even on an F-150, it's a chode bed, it's a piece of shit.
Yeah, they are small, regardless of what you get. So, what most people are going to use their pickup beds for, even people with F-150s, hauling potting soil, and a dog crate, and it's bags of dirt and dogs. That's it.
Yeah.
This truck has plenty of room for bags of dirt and dogs.
It's
And
true. You're not wrong.
starts $26,000 for an all-wheel drive one for a base model XL. You bump that thing up 27, 28, get a couple of options under it. You have a brand new vehicle in your price range. And
And
it gets up high 20s in mileage. The money you'll save in mileage and the fact that it's a brand new vehicle with a very reliable drivetrain. I can say that because I beat the shit out of my 2.3 EcoBoost like it owes me money.
can confirm.
Here's my problem with it. That's a Ford Maverick.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now. Old Ford Mavericks, driven them, fun cars, pieces of shit.
Yeah, they suck, just like the new one.
No.
Dude, I'm sorry. There's nothing you could. I can't get on board with those. Okay, that's a fucking hot Ford Maverick right there. That thing's fucking cool. That's a good looking car.
I'm just gonna
That's a good
say
looking
that
car.
this is about as equal as it was
That's a
talking with
good
the
looking
wife.
Ben's getting into this one over here. He's looking at all sorts of options.
Yeah,
You coming around on these things here, Benjamin?
Well, I always try and keep an open mind about these things because there are people that are in between that do need that in between vehicle. I fully get that. The only problem I have
man, our
with
friendship's on the line.
Yeah,
Just
no.
want you to know.
the only problem I have with something like this is that and maybe I'm a little jaded or tainted, if you will, being on this side of the counter. What worries me is someone, and I'm going to say this because my brother has basically come to me with this. My brother wanted to buy a Maverick, and he's like, "Dude, a Maverick is cool. You know, it does this, does that. You know, I can still tow if I need to." And I'm like, "No, Zane, you can't tow with this. You're not going to tow fucking shit with this. Like this is a car. Like you said, it's a car that has a bed." Like if you need to, because he has a Focus ST that he's had since new, and it's paid off, and he wants to make it into a track car, and so he wants to be able to tow it. And so he was looking at this. I'm like, if that thing can tow your Focus ST, that means like if the numbers match, that's like if you hit an incline, you're fucked. Like this thing is not. I would not recommend towing a full on like car with this. But as far as like around town, sure. Yeah, it gets job done. And he has 2 dogs. So he wants the back seat. He has dog stuff. It's basically what you were hitting with there. But he still wants it to be able to do actual truck things. He wants to be able to, go buy plywood, go buy all this other kind of stuff. And can you do it with that? Sure. Can you? Yes.
Ben, I have a Mustang with an off-the-shelf trailer hitch.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
With a trailer from a Home Depot where you buy plywood.
Uh-huh.
It has a 2,000-pound towing capacity, and the trailer has a 1,500-pound payload range. And that trailer behind one of those Ford Mavericks would be great. And the great thing about it is you get to leave your truck bed at home. Your big truck bed. Your big boy truck bed stays at home with all your shit on it that you just bought from the Home Depot. And then you're like, hey, wifey, let's go out and get some milkshakes after this. We already got all the shit from the store. Let's go out and get some food, come back, watch some TV. You just leave the truck bed at home. Then you got the little truck bed you take with you back to town.
He already has a truck. Why buy a small truck that can't even do a truck thing?
Okay, that's another argument too on that side.
Who gives a fuck? It's cool.
If they made like a, I don't know, just nothing about a unibody truck gets me excited. I'm sorry.
Comanche.
It just I agree. There's a part for it in the market possibly, but I just they didn't
For
meet
someone that lives like downtown, that he's gonna go and just like you said, buy some flower pots, and doesn't want to put them in their trunk of their car. Maybe.
This vehicle was built explicitly
For the transgenders.
No, for the people moving from the
Gay bar to the
water's edge of the West Coast into the mountains. Everybody that is moving from Seattle, LA, San Diego, everybody that has currently
watch out for those Kelly humps,
No, but
I said her.
No, so I will tell you a story here. I will tell you a story. At our no, just shut the hell up for a minute.
Tyler, shut your fucking mouth. Moving from the coast to the suburbs. The Maverick.
So no, this is when we had a big influx of coasties move into the little hometown up there. And these people, they always come in and they always are trying to figure out their little hobby farm, which is great. They want to come over and do farm life shit, whatever. They came into the feed store one day, this one couple, and they're like, oh yeah, we bought ourselves a farm truck. Oh, what is it? Oh, go look at it. It was a fucking Avalanche. Or not an Avalanche, what's the Honda?
Ridgeline.
They bought a fucking Ridgeline to haul hay. You can fit like 3 hay bales in the back of that motherfucker.
If you're lucky.
That was their, we needed a pickup. Maverick can haul way more hay bales than a Ridgeline. But I say this, so there's all these people that want good mileage, and they want to, they're like moving, okay, we want a bigger yard. We need something that can haul some fence posts, some potted plants, some trees, some dirt and everything else. This is the market for that. It's, you can still haul all your kids. You can still haul your dogs. You can haul some shit in the back of it for house projects. And it's still kind of small, but it's still big enough to be comfortable. It's like Swiss Army knife that, like you're saying, it's not going to do everything perfect. It is a light duty vehicle. So yeah, you can tow like 4,000 pounds with it. I think that's actually the tow rate, the Ford tow rating for it is like 4,000 pounds. So not going to do everything perfect, but for everybody that's like not maxing out their stuff, it's perfect. Because if you have to max it out every now and then, like, oh, okay, we, you know.
I hate to say it, but Jesse's kind of like the voice of reason.
That's because these two are drunk.
No, we're not. What? Just settle down.
Give me the mic. We are far from drunk, my friend.
We do this every week.
This is barely a driving buzz, my friend. Okay.
So the Maverick would actually work well for her.
Fuck.
As much as I hate to say it. However, it would be nice to have something to haul the trailer and Toyota.
Like more than a toothpick? Or like a pack of them?
The trailer, the Toyota, should the situation arise.
So I have one more opinion on the Maverick here. When you were talking about that, Jesse, and also looking at the picture on Ford's website right now. and this is like, and this is not trying to be satirical or anything like that. What Ford is doing here, and I'm trying to see big picture. Obviously, they've spent millions of dollars on their marketing. They've done all sort of kind of shit. I assume that they are smarter than we are, right? There's a big picture in mind. They're thinking 30, 40, 50 years down the line or something like that. This is the entry-level drug. This is the person who never thought about having a truck. And what is the best Ford selling vehicle ever? Ford F-150.
Not best Ford selling.
Best
selling pickup.
God, that truck's so ugly.
So all they got to do is get these people that are like thinking truck light. Oh, I don't need an F-150. Those are way too big. Moving out somewhere where they all of a sudden do start needing plywood, or they have now 3 kids in the back and they need to get stuff to fix their fence or something like that. And they go, you know what? I've really enjoyed my Ford Maverick. It's done a lot for me. And you know what? The next step up from there, that's an F-150. And God damn it, don't you know? The F-150 is the best-selling truck ever. Holy shit. It's a match made in heaven.
I know, but
Get
wouldn't
me
it
an
go
F-150.
wouldn't it go Ranger and then F-150?
They would skip the Ranger altogether.
Oh.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, because they're big dicking now.
Actually, I think they would.
They would. Because it's the Ranger and the Maverick are both feeders into the F-150. But the Maverick is for literally those people like... Because the Ranger has been the Ranger for many years. It's been since the 80s. Everybody knows a Ford Ranger. It's not old. It's not new. It's like, I need a truck that's smaller than an F-150, but it's still kind of big, but it's not smaller. No, I need the fully redesigned Maverick for people like me. People that know that they just need a little bit of extra bed in the back. And, and then when they find out the fact that they actually can't lay a piece of plywood flat in between the wheel wells, and they got to...
You find bed measurements.
I don't. You think there's 4 feet between them?
I have 4 feet.
No way.
There wasn't 4 feet between my 01 Ranger.
One Ranger. Them things are
There's okay. So you're saying it's the same width as because there's 4 feet in between my bed in my truck.
Yeah.
There's no way that's the same.
No way.
There's no way, dude.
No.
I'm purely fighting this out of just wanting to
Ford Maverick
Bed dimensions.
bed dimensions. lift height, bed width, 42.6 at wheelhouse, 53.3 inches total.
Not quite.
Not it. It's basically it's the same as a Ford Ranger, so it'd be cockeyed, putting it up there.
And have the tailgate down.
But the thing is,
Or leaned in.
Yeah, and then you have 6 feet of the plywood sticking out over the tailgate. I'm being facetious here, but yes. Yeah. I guarantee you bulkhead to top of tailgate, probably 4.5 feet.
Yeah.
5 feet maybe. So you got 3 feet of fucking plywood sticking out the back. Anyways. But I do see what Ford was doing there, and if it's their entry-level drug into people getting an F-150, I think they nailed it. I think they... again, trying to be a realist.
I don't think they nailed it. I think they should have just kept with the Ford Ranger and made the Ford Maverick a cool little like 2-door car.
They don't sell.
They don't sell? Then don't do it.
Well, I think all these people feel like Maverick from Top Gun. They're the renegade. They're breaking the mold.
There's 3 American sports cars on the market right now. Well, there isn't because they just killed the Challenger. The Camaro and the Challenger for many years fought for like second place over the Mustang, and then it was the Mustang and the Challenger fighting for first place, and the Camaro was way off there in the back. That was the only cars that sold. Ford pretty much, well, I don't think there is any other Ford cars right now. You can get a Mustang or you can move up to a crossover SUV.
No, I think they have don't they still have the are they still doing the Taurus?
Nope.
No, they're not. Are they doing the Fusion?
Nope. They cut off all car production. And most companies are doing that because nobody wants sedans anymore. Nobody wants a 2-door little car except for the ones that are already established. And those ones that sell good, that are already established, that have a good name, that's all that is needed. Everybody needs 4-doors or crossover SUVs because that's just where the market's gone over the last decade, is moving into things that have a little more ground clearance, a little more headroom, upright seating position. I mean, you think you're getting a Mustang, it's like low to the ground, laying back, everything else. Even Chargers are a little like too low, like in and out of them like all the time with your kids. Everything else is not going to be fun. It's doable, but crossover SUVs for people with families, everything else is what is wanted. Little cars, the market's already taken. You still have a Miata out there you can buy. Can't really go there. They're coming out. We got the new Z car. We got plenty of these things out there. But nothing in the market for small, fuel-efficient, pickup-ish things. Because you can haul stuff in the back of your Explorer. You can haul some bags of potting soil and stuff back there. But, what if you want a 4-foot tall frickin' blue spruce tree that you're going to get from the local blue spruce tree place? Spruce Tree Incorporated. You're going to go down to Bruce's Spruce Tree Emporium and get yourself a couple of trees. You need something with like a little bit of height there.
I get what they're doing. Maybe I'm just jaded because
you're super jaded.
Well, no, because first of all, they took the fucking Ford Lightning and made it into an electric truck, which is the fucking stupidest thing ever made. And the Ford Lightning, when it was actually a Ford Lightning, was actually cool. So they fucked that up. Now they're doing the Ford Maverick, which the Ford Maverick was a cool old. Yeah, it was a piece of shit, but it's still like, now there's a lot of cool old Ford Mavericks.
It was a fucking commuter car.
Yes, no, I get that, but
and so is this.
But it's trying to be a truck. It's trying to be a truck. I just don't get it, and I don't like when they take the old name.
He doesn't like change.
No, I don't like when they take something old and make it into something new that's super fucking stupid. Like that's what I don't like. And they screwed me. They screwed me.
Chargers?
Yeah, absolutely. And I've complained about 4-door Chargers. I said that's stupid. They don't fucking 4-door Charger. Who does that? Like that's so fucking stupid.
This is so fun to egg you on.
No, I'm just it's just irritating. It's just fucking irritating. Take something, don't reuse names. Call it something else. Call it the fucking Ford Rainbow. I don't know. Call it something.
What's your thoughts on movie remakes of the last 2 years?
Well,
what was one of your favorite movies that recently was remade?
Probably The Little Mermaid.
Oh, yeah. What do you think there? Let's get some hot takes.
Actually, do you know what's funny? Is I actually just watched that.
You don't have kids. What the fuck?
I have a wife that loves Disney movies. So get out of here. All right.
Still putting you on a list.
Listen. I'm not going to comment on that movie because I'm...
Because there might be some things taken out of context.
Absolutely. So we'll just leave that alone. But I did watch Mario Brothers, the new Mario Brothers. That was a cool movie. That was actually really cool. I like that movie. I'm not going to comment on the other one or any new movies.
What was your favorite part about it?
What?
That movie.
Which one?
You know.
Well,
what was
okay.
your favorite thing they changed?
They made it real life instead of cartoon.
You're
What was your favorite character?
Well, the fucking crab. I mean, but no, listen, God, you know what? We're gonna just end this conversation right here because I'm gonna get myself in trouble, and I don't want to do that.
All right, so confirmed Tyler loved The Little Mermaid.
He's real into it.
Yeah, seems like it.
Oh, you guys are gonna make
I'm
me.
guessing I
Okay,
know
if you guys
his
keep egging me
favorite.
on, Ben knows exactly what's gonna happen. And I'm just gonna fucking say it. And that's gonna mean trouble for me. So I'm trying real hard. I'm actually sweating because I'm trying so hard to not say what you guys all know that I'm gonna say, and I'm not gonna say.
Meanwhile, back at the Justice League, we were talking about mid-sized, small.
Let's go back to the
vehicles that Cory
Ford
needs
Maverick.
in his life.
Yeah,
Well, no, it's we. So
I will pitch the idea of the Maverick to the
Well,
wife.
okay, Ford Maverick is very similar to the new to the new Little Mermaid. There's things I don't like about it.
So there's things about the Ford Maverick that are just inherent to it that you can't change. That sometimes are viewed.
Whoa! Don't even go that far. Let's just stop that conversation. My God, you guys are making me sweat.
Cory, I think your wife needs a Ford Raptor, and I think
Ford Raptor. We'll just consensus on that.
yeah, I think that's the. I do think having two trucks is redundant, but as far as what's available to you right now, budget wise, and the fact that it'd be a fun truck to have.
She's thinking logical, and she's like, it's not practical.
Well, both of you having giant fucking SUVs for your combined 30-mile is fucking stupid.
I don't have an SUV.
I know, but you have two large vehicles.
V8 vehicles
For your tiny commutes is stupid.
Maverick it is.
Do you want to know what's logical? Keep the fucking car you have and keep driving it.
Or set it
Now
on
that we've
fire.
thrown that out the window, get the Raptor.
Touche.
That's just that's my whatever on it.
All right, goodbye, everybody. No.
Do you have? This is another kind of tier to it. I don't want to dive too deep into it, but is there an amount that you're willing to, like, if you were, is there like a cash amount and then an amount you're willing to finance?
We don't finance.
Okay.
Jesse's just laughing.
Money bags.
Savage. No.
Well, we don't finance because we don't want to pay $10K extra in interest.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just jealous.
Perks of selling a house in Southern California.
I'm just jealous,
Yeah.
man. I gotta finance stuff, and I hate banks.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm an American.
That's why I have old shitty cars.
Yeah, that's why I had old shitty
Fuck it.
cars my whole life.
Yeah.
Except now I got a new shiny car. Well, actually, shit, it's an old shitty car now. It's,
Now it is. Yeah.
It's 6 model years old.
Especially now that you use it as a truck.
Yeah, it's really shitty now. I better like nobody's gonna want it when I'm done. It's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be used up. I always say that if I had a Mustang in the 60s, because they were just cars back then, that I would have been one of the guys where you see a picture of like a dude driving a Shelby in the sno.
Yeah.
Like that would be me. There'd
Yeah.
be fucking
Like a roof rack on it or something. Yeah.
the old walnut what they call them, like the walnut snow tires that actually had little bits of walnut shell
Yeah.
in the tread. Like I would have a set of those on there, some dog dish caps and some tire chains, and I'd be driving the shit out of my 67 GT350 out there in the snow because it's what you did. And now I drive a 4-cylinder Mustang in the snow. I tell you what, I love it. It's a lot of fun. People think you're nuts. Fine with that. Probably am.
But it works.
It works. You should get a Mustang.
No.
Damn it.
I think I'm the only one here that you could possibly convince to get a Mustang.
Wait, since you can't get a Mustang because you need something that's all-wheel drive, you should get a Maverick because it has the same motor, except a little bit smaller.
Look, Jesse, I'm already going to pitch it to her, okay?
I know. I'm just really hammering the point home now.
Okay.
Just pure comic overdoing of this point that I made so that by the time I'm done, you'll actually be like, no, I don't want to do it anymore because you just talked about it too much.
Yeah.
But then you'll go home and you'll think about it and you'll be like, actually, he did really make a couple good points. But still, I just hate that guy.
Yeah.
Fuck him. That's how I feel about myself.
Maverick
I make
equals
a lot of points
mermaid.
to myself and I go, no, I'm wrong. And I think about it, no, maybe I was right.
Okay, final votes. Tyler, what's your final vote for Cory's wife? It has to be something, not this. Little Mermaid. Got it.
Pass.
I think he was into the Lexus that Jesse sent.
Yeah, I was into. Yeah, I like the Lexus and a Jeep.
Yeah.
So your vote's
Even not an SRT. You can get like a nice Jeep Wrangler that's pretty loaded. That's got some cool shit
with a
for
V8 in it.
relatively cheap.
Yeah.
Okay. You're Maverick. Jesse, you're Maverick. I would. My vote is still the Raptor that we have here. Or I sent you a couple of links of the ones that I found there, or some of the higher mileage ones that are really nice.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think the Raptor will hold its value over the time than one of those SUVs because it's a Raptor.
Yeah.
And it's a the old big V8 Raptor, not an EcoBoost Raptor.
For me, first choice is the Yukon Denali. Second choice would be Raptor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So.
Well, shit. There's your round table discussion right there.
It's a nice heated discussion.
Yeah, this thing went around in circles.
Yeah.
Like good circles, different circles. It was like a spiral of despair up and down.
Yes.
It was fucking great. It was like onion of deception. Every layer produced 2 more layers of shit.
And then it was thrown under the sea.
Yeah, under the sea. Do-do-do-do. Yeah. Was it, what sea did it take place in? Was it the Atlantic? Was it the Red Sea? Or was it the Black Sea? Tyler?
I'm pretty sure it was the Black Sea, man.
I didn't know you could swim out there.
Yeah, well, I didn't know they could swim. I'm
done. See that, folks? That's how you lean into water. You just walk them to the water. You fucking drown a minute. He's packing up. He's walking out.
What are you trying to do? I don't like it.
Okay. It's gonna wrap this episode up. Goodbye, Jesse. Say bye.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming in.
Cut the tape.
Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe and check us out at dieselpowerproducts.com.